What's up, Trader's Edge? It's Mark Sebastian, your only option. And today we're breaking down the aftermath of the U.S. bombing Iran, Iran's response, and why the oil trade may be over. So with that, let's dig in. All right, folks, so on Monday, the market opened higher and then rolled over and then boomed higher yet again. The S&P 500 closed the day up 57 points and 57.33, just a little less than 1%. It is at basically the same level that we were at on the 16th when we closed 60.33, so we're kind of right there, right back. Despite all the action yesterday, last week, markets didn't really sell off that much. So we're getting a nice move. Why did we do that? Well, take a look here. Here's the chart of the S&P 500 on the 5-day, on the 5-minute. You'll notice we get this big selling and then this big rip. Well, what does this coincide with? Take a look. This is the 1-minute chart. I'll switch to 5-minute. This is the 5-minute chart of energy. And what I want you to notice is that at the same time the S&P took off, look what happened to oil. Oil fell huge. USO was down, a whopping 6.7%. Oil volatility got absolutely smoked. And what I liked was we continue to hold rallies, even as oil had this nice little rebound. The rally held, and then when we sold off more, the rally firmed up, and we ended up near the highs of the day. So what does this mean? I think the oil as a leading indicator trade is short-lived. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Tuesday. That's about it. We're going to start having to pay attention to the market itself, fundamentals. We're starting to get near earnings season. We also have a long weekend coming up with 4th of July, so things should calm down. But the big thing is that I believe we are at a spot where we're going to see oil and the S&P start to dislocate. Other names, the other areas where things look strong today. Interestingly, the Qs did not lead the S&P. Neither did the Dow. The Russell 2000 had a pretty nice turnaround, and it actually led markets higher. We closed up 1.22%. I keep warning you that watch out for the Russell. It is the next major index to pop, and you got that today. Looking at VIX, volatility came in. We got as high as 22 before closing on the lows, back below 20. VIX looks like it wants to be heading back toward potentially 17. Futures term structure really working in our favor. We have about a 90-cent spread between the VIX itself and the front future, and then whatever one comes after that as well. So you've got a pretty nice setup forming here. And I really like the way VIX is basically dictating volatility may be coming off. Now, there are still some names that I think have some upside. I mentioned this name to you guys last week, and I think it has a real potential here. Another ugly day for Google. That's VIX. Another ugly day for Google. Closed below the 50-day moving, try to get below the 50-day, bounced. This, if you're looking for an opportunity to jump in an AI trade, they're doing some really cool things. It's been beaten the last 3 days. Might be time for Google to get a bounce. Pay attention there. Another positive note from the market was the bond market. TLT, off the highs, but still closing clear of the 50-day moving average. Closed the day. I would have liked to have seen it above 87, but still closed the day green. We're watching it closely to see what it does. It was interesting that bonds started to pop, and we actually saw bond vol go up. There seems to be a little bit of demand for calls. So keep a close eye on the bond market. Obviously, if it starts to roll over, that's going to derail any rally. But in the near term, we're getting an all clear from bonds. Oil's giving us an all clear, and VIX is starting to give us an all clear as well. So what does that mean for me? I'm going to be buying some TNA, which is the 3X bull ETF. And I'm going to be looking to buy Google because I think it's probably been oversold. All right, folks, there is still time to join capital gains. We had Frank this morning break down everything that happened with Iran. He also laid out 4 names he's watching very closely, along with another 5 that we're talking about behind the paywall. You can join for just $4. Click the link in this email. If you're watching me on YouTube, please like and subscribe. Leave a question or comment, and I will make sure to answer it. I am Mark Sebastian. I am your only option. Stay tuned for the session with Frank and I from Monday morning. All right, everybody. Have a good